It all started with elation and a warm embrace. NT Labor was flung back into office in 2016 with a massive majority after the Country Liberal Party was reduced to 2 seats in an election wipeout.
We will be a government that works with Territorians.
A record number of women in cabinet and a mandate for long-term social change. The Gunner government looked to be off and running. However, those champagne days didn't last. Promises were made.
This morning, I signed an historic agreement with the Northern Territory's 4 land councils to progress treaty.
That proved tricky to keep, and backflips performed, like a plan to build a new museum in Darwin.
Is your government in crisis?
By 2018, Labor was staring down spiralling debt as the state of the economy became a PR nightmare.
In the absence of any clear plan of attack, for now, the Northern Territory economy and the budget remain in a free fall.
It triggered trouble in the ranks. Aboriginal Affairs Minister Ken Vowles and 2 backbenchers sacked for speaking out.
I'm also deeply disappointed with the actions of our Chief Minister and Cabinet.
By 2019, corruption allegations over a $12 million grant for Darwin Turf Club, and the response to the police shooting of a young Aboriginal man in Yuendamu rocked a government that had pledged to bring integrity back into Parliament.
I can promise you that that investigation will be independent and the consequences will flow.
But in 2020, everything changed.
17 new cases of a mysterious illness has sparked fears of a broader outbreak.
As COVID-19 spread across the globe, the NT government, alongside land councils, moved quickly to lock down the NT's remote communities and lock up the Territory's borders.
If you do come here, we will lock you down and you will pay for it.
Labor's handling of the pandemic scoring them another term in office, albeit with a slimmer majority. By mid-2022, after a pandemic, 2 children and a heart attack.
My head and my heart are no longer here. They are at home.
A resignation. And a new Chief Minister makes her entrance.
I know it's a tough job, but I'm pretty tough. I'm Territory tough.
A job made even tougher by rising crime rates and safety concerns, heightened by an NT government decision to allow Aboriginal community alcohol bans to lapse without proper consultation.
Stronger Futures was a race-based policy.
Months later, after chaos took hold in Alice Springs, Files was forced into an embarrassing backtrack and the bans were reinstated.
This time around, they should focus more and listen to leaders like us, our people.
No fracking!
As environmental protests heated up against new gas projects, Files took her fight for the NT's economy onto the national stage.
The teals and trolls can spread their nonsense about it all they want, but they should know it's going to take a lot more than a couple of tweets for us to back down.
She eventually did back down and out after her undeclared mining shares were exposed by a banned media outlet, the NT Independent.
It's been an absolute honour to serve as Chief Minister of the Northern Territory.
A tumultuous Christmas gift of leadership for Treasurer Eva Lawler, who took on the top job after Files' exit. The no-nonsense former school principal moved quickly to try to persuade voters that she had crime and the economy under control.
The average person doesn't have a lot of trust in politicians. We need to work on that.
Since 2001, Territory Labor's held power in this building for all but 4 years. After 2 terms of this government, it's yet to be seen if voters are happy with the way Eva Lawler's steered the ship or if they're ready for a change. A government running out of time to prove its case to an electorate still doing it tough. Matt Garrick, ABC News.